Hello and welcome. So today I'm going to be attempting the Guardian's Quick Cryptic crossword, and this is number 22. It's being published on the 31st of August 2024 and it's set by Picaroon. So this series of crosswords are intended to bring in new beginners, and so they're limited to 4 types of clue. The instructions tell us that there's anagrams, charades, which is where you put 2 words together to make another word, reversal, so the clue gives you 1 word going forwards, and like God, and therefore the answer reversed is dog. And acrostic, like acrostics, it's just the initial letters of some words. They're normally quite good to spot, and normally got a word like primarily, first of all, leads of, heads of, to get you there. So I've just got to remember to scroll down for number 21 on the crosses, but otherwise I'm just going to I go through this really slowly, talk it through as I see the clues to try and help people who are beginners understand them. That's the purpose of this video for me, and obviously of the crossword. So enough waffling, and I'm going to get on with it. So 1 across. Menace in a cartoon transgressed the wrong way. So I'm saying the wrong way. That makes me think it's the reverse clue. I'm thinking Dennis the Menace. Dennis backwards would be sinned, S-I-N-N-E-D. So transgressed is sinned. The ED there gives you a hint that it might, if you were stuck, that it'd be a DE word when it's reversed. Let's look at 4 across. Flipping dreary poet. So again, flipping is that. I know that this, I've seen this before, it's drab and barred, but actually it's not drab because it's barred. So in this case, flipping is next to dreary, which is drab, therefore flip it to become barred, which is the answer. So poet is away from that one. So yeah, dreary is next to the flip. Starts off, so we're looking at this thing, A-T-T-I-C, attic, room. So you'll notice there I didn't actually even read the clue because I saw starts off, and knowing that there's only that type of clue. Now if I was doing a bigger crossword I probably wouldn't have dived in like that, but anyway, attic, adjust. Working on set for paper money. Working on, so working on could be an anagram indicator. I feel like this is going to be a charade. There's nothing there to suggest it's going to be the leading letters, the acrostic, or a reversal. For paper money, working on set is, don't know. Going to come back to that one. If you don't know something, move on. Characters are leading. Equestrian races really go wrong. So E-R-R, is to go wrong. My typing is going wrong today. So yeah, characters leading. Just that leading word made me think, okay, that could be where we're going. Bump off racehorse from the east. So from the east is telling us this is going backwards. This is a word that's going back for racehorse. 6 letters. Bump off. So I would think bump off is bump and off are together, because off and racehorse don't go together. Racehorse is, I know what that is. So if you've ever seen The Shining, with Jack Nicholson film by Stanley Kubrick, red rum is the racehorse going backwards. I mean, that's a long time ago, red rum, almost 50 years ago now. Remove blockage from a French shoe. Okay, so this one, I'm seeing, my first thought about this clue is the word a French, which makes me think I want un in it, and therefore there's going to be a charade, a shoe. Yeah, so remove blockage would be to un something, a shoe, 4-letter shoe. I can't think. I'm going to leave that not entirely sure it's right, but I'm going to leave it there because I think that's where we're going. Greek character tips off. Tips off makes me think we're looking, makes me think we're going to be looking at heads up, but I'm not sure. Tips off, police, helpful, informant. No, P-H-I. So my Greek alphabet knowledge is good there. Phi. Tips off. Interesting. I wouldn't have put tips off as being an indicator there. If it was tips of, fair enough. Tips off would have, in another crossword, have made me say take something off or something, but Anyway, police, helpful informant is definitely phi, which is definitely a Greek character in the Greek alphabet. Intelligent, public transport reversing. Reversing is almost certainly saying this is one of these words goes forwards and backwards. Public transport, so we've got buses, cabs, what else we got? Buses, cabs, trams. Trams is a good word, so intelligent is smart. Smart. Yeah, after that, my list, I mean, if I'm ever thinking of vehicles, my first three are bus, car and van as three-letter words. Breaking hinge, make a beastly noise. I think that's an anagram of hinge, breaking. So my brain has gone, okay, there's not an obvious acrostic, there's not obviously a word that goes forwards backwards. Could be a charade, but I'm saying breaking thinking anagram, I'm thinking hinge is a nay. If I another typo. How many typos is that today? What's this one? Peer in openings. Okay, and I've got some words there. I mean, that looks like it's four-letter word. There's enough words there. My impressions of that clue without really reading it. D-U-K-E. A duke is a peer. So if I can type this correctly. There we go. Duke. Coming back. School children blunder. Coming back. School children blunder. I mean, when I've got a 4 and 2 clue, that 2 I would normally think is either up, on, or in. Those are my kind of predictions. It isn't always, but they're good bets for what a second word of a clue is going to be. Coming back. So coming back is, and again, saying this, now I'm reading the clues thinking this is going to be a word that comes backwards. I'm just checking you can see this on the screen, and you can't because I've forgotten to scroll down a little bit. There we go. I'm sorry about this. So yeah, what I've just said is coming back, school children blunder. I've got 4 and 2. If you didn't see before, I've got in, on, or up there. Not sure which one. Coming back, now I reread the clue makes me think this is a word that's going to come for school children. So school children is next to coming back. Therefore, put school children backwards. Gets you blunder. Blunder would make me think it's an up because you slip up, which is pupils, isn't it? Slip up. Right. So that's my first. That's all the acrosses now. Obviously, I've got a lot of downs on here. I'm thinking that's probably going to be used. That one could be imp. That one down there, incumbent, maybe. No, incumbent doesn't quite fit. No idea. Knit, not, knit or not, probably. Probably that's a reversed word of knit and tin, or ton and knot. So let's look at the downs. Turned up. So okay, we've got a down clue. So turned up is saying this is going to be one of these words that's backwards, but because it's a down clue, it's going to be turned upwards. Recompense in part of a commode. Part of a commode. Recompense. So turned up a recompense. I mean repaid. Diaper. There you are. Repaid. Cool. That's a little bit hard. But got there. I could see it. The helped me there. Diaper. Okay, what's this one? Large cask. Rolled over for super fan. So I know a large task is a ton. So in fact, it wasn't either of my guesses of knit or not. It was a nut, and a nut is a super fan. So ton going up was TUN is a type of cask. Unfinished poem, client composed. So, okay, that is a anagram, poem, and I know I've got those ICs, M's. I've got 10 letters. Poem, client is 10 letters. Composed is an anagram indicator. Unfinished is going to be incomplete, isn't it? I'm not going to. Oh, another typo. Typo count today very high. What's next? An idiot in Belgian city. Ooh, what's that kind of clue? That's not an acrostic. There's nothing to indicate it's going reversed. So is it an anagram? I don't think so. So it must be a charade. And I've got an A. A Antwerp. A Antwerp. There you go. Antwerp is a Belgian city. We've got a D to start the next clue. D, 4 letters. Pastime idly in party. So party I'm thinking is a do. On a steamship. Steamship is normally S. So D-O-S-S. Yep, so pastime idly is to doss around. Party is a do. On steamship, so put do on top of SS for steamship. SS for ship comes up a lot. I think steamship is generous, which is fair enough, which is what you want in the beginner quick crossword. So go in urinal, that's rebuilt. So I've got 10 letters. Go in urinal looks like an anagram to me, lacking any novelty. Unoriginal, I think that'll be. Unoriginal. Hastened with large. Am I still on screen? I am still on screen, good. Sorry, I suddenly had a panic there. Hastened with large bag to plunder. So I can see AK there, so I'm thinking sack. And one letter fill on it, I kind of think hastened is ran, and plunder is to ransack. So that's good. This looks like unplug. Remove blockage from a French shoe. Okay, I've never heard of a shoe being a plug. But definitely to remove blockages, to unplug. Oh, have I done this one over here? That's going to be notes. No, paper money is notes. Working on set. Working. Anagram course. On set. So that's, I wouldn't say that's cleverly hidden, but the surface of working on set prevented me from seeing that as an anagram. And it's quite obvious really when you've got those letters in place now. Notes, and this one down here, something hip, I suspect. Bishop. Cleric. Bishop, yeah, that's bisexual in front of retail outlet. So that's bisexual is bi, I guess, and a retail outlet is a shop. So bishop for a cleric. There we go. So let's just check I've actually done it. Oh, I haven't done this one down here, have I? Missed another one. Employed American editor. Well, that's a chestnut if ever I saw someone. An American is US, and editor is ed, and employed is used. So if I employed devious tactics, I used devious tactics. So that, oh, what happened here? Did I not type that in? Diaper? Did I misspell that? Incomplete. Unplug. Oh, I haven't done that one either, sorry. One politician, IMP. One MP. MP for politician comes up a lot. Troublemaker. Imp. Try again. Why is it taking those out? Have I got them wrong? Turned up recompense in part of command. I'm pretty certain that's correct as diaper. I can't see what else it can be. And I could be wrong about that. Remove blockage, I think, is to unplug. I'm just thinking if there's anything else it can be. Unclog. Of course, unclog. That makes more sense. Unplug. So again, another week of getting something wrong because I'm not thinking. So anyway, there we go. Unclog. Yes, of course it is. Silly me. Right, I will just go through those. I'm sure I gave explanations on the way through, but let's go through the clues. So, menace in a cartoon. Dennis the Menace. Transgressed the wrong way. So transgressed is to have sinned, and that's going the wrong way. So backwards is sinned. Flipping dreary. So dreary is drab. Flipped is bard. The bard is the poet. Starts off. Take the acrostic of adjusting the thermostat in chilly room. Attic is a room. So yeah, that's a really nice clue. Actually, starts off adjusting the thermostat in chilly room. So that's a good example of a good surface because it just reads off the thing, and you wouldn't know there was a cryptic hidden away there. It just makes sense. It's a good one. Working on set for paper. So we've got working. So on set is an anagram of notes, which is paper. Working being the indicator. There's an anagram ahead. Characters go leading equestrian races. Really go off. Sorry, I'm coming back to diaper. Oh, I'll do it when I come back. Bump off racehorse from the east. So bump off is to murder. Red rum is the old racehorse, and it's coming from the east that way. Remove blockage from a French shoe. So remove blockage is to unclog. A French is un, the article of French article, un, and a shoe is a clog. Greek character tips off police help informant. So we've got police help informant. The tips of that are phi. Greek character is phi, part of the alphabet. I'm not entirely tips off. I mean, tips is obviously saying take the tips, fair enough. The off bit, I would have thought is an off. That's strange for me, my brain. Intelligent is smart. Public transport reversed is trams. Breaking hinge, so anagram of hinge is neigh, which is a beastly noise. Peer in openings, so a peer is a duke. Openings of dingy, untidy, kooky eateries is D-U-K-E, duke. So peer in openings sends you in a totally different direction from someone who's part of the royal noble person or whatever, peerage. But obviously openings of those words gives you that. Scroll down a little bit just so you can be sure of seeing that last clue. Just annoying. There we go. Coming back, school children blunder. So coming back is saying reverse school children, which is pupils, and a blunder is a slip up. Got to reset the screen again. There we go. Alright, let's have a look at this. This is saying it's wrong, so what is it? I'm going to have to reveal it. Draw. Oh, okay, draw. Ooh, I didn't know that. So a draw turned up was obviously saying put it upwards. Recompense is a reward. Part of a commode is I don't know. A commode's what you sit on. A drawer. I didn't know that. So I think commodes are something to do with toiletries, which is why I put there. That's interesting. Interesting to be completely wrong about it. I mean, the check did say that. I have seen them occasionally just check wrongly, which is why I wasn't too faffed. Gosh, I'm quite surprised by myself. Well, not by myself, but just a word I don't know, draw. And that comes up in crosswords, so big fail for me today. Large cask is a ton, T-U-N, rolled over, so put it upwards to get to superfan, which is a nut. Unfinished is incomplete. Poem client is an anagram of incomplete. Composed is the indicator there. An idiot, so an, and then twerp is an idiot. Belgian city is Antwerp. Pastime idly is to dos, so a party is a do on a steamship, SS. Go in urinal, that's rebuilt. Lacking any novelty. So go in urinal is an anagram. That's rebuilt, is telling us we've got to rebuild those letters in go in urinal. And lacking any novelty is unoriginal. Hastened with large bag to plunder. So hastened is ran, large bag is a sack, and plunder is ransack. Cleric is a bishop. That's bisexual, is buy in front of a retail outlet. So put buy in front of shop, gives you bishop. Employed is used. American is US. Editor is ed. And one politician, I for one, MP for politician, comes up a lot, is a troublemaker. Imp comes up a lot as a troublemaker as well. So there you go. Wow, I didn't know that word draw is part of a commode, and that's sometimes how crosswords go. Cryptic crosswords goes if you don't know something. So I've stunned myself by being completely wrong on that and thinking that the check wasn't telling me the right answer. So if you've got any comments about my terrible performance there, let me know down in the comments. Otherwise, thank you for watching.